Hello, I am King Mac, and I'd like to thank you all for watching this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot fresh cheeseburger with some french fries and a nice soft drink. Thank you for watching, and now here is our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews on YouTube.
Welcome back, everybody! I see you're all here. You want some more game reviews, I see, eh? Well, you come to the right place, because we're back with more TTBurger game reviews here on YouTube as we continue my Virtua Tennis Series review, episode 174, part 2 of 2. And before I get started here, I want to give shoutouts here to Free Green HD and SubZeroMNX for King Mac. Credit goes to you guys are awesome and keep up the good work. I also want to give a shout out to a good friend of mine who I've known since high school, DD Tennis Player 90, who's a big tennis fan and was a great tennis player in high school. And this is for you, so hope you enjoy and I hope you're doing well. Now we have a lot to talk about here. To go back to the year 2009 when we talk about Virtua Tennis here, the next Virtua Tennis game after Virtua Tennis 3. But before we can even get started, fresh and hot off the grill for those of you who missed what happened in the last part, fresh hot off the TTBurger grill, is a TTBurger recap to show you all what you missed, as I took a look at Virtua Tennis 3 for the PlayStation 3 and gave it an 8.5 out of 10 because there were some problems that I had with it, like no unlockable players, or like no online play with the PlayStation 3 version and more. But still a fantastic game, definitely worth owning if you like arcade like tennis playing stuff like that. It's the way to go for sure. But now we go back to the year 2009 as we take a look at the next Virtua Tennis game. This is going to be the final part here. I'm not looking at Virtua Tennis 4 because that game sucks and stuff, and I never bought it. If I did have it, I would be reviewing it, but I'm not going to go wasting money on a game that's a lot worse and stuff like that, so just saying there. But now we get started here. Here's Virtua Tennis 2009 for the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, PC, and, for the first time, the Nintendo Wii. We have lots to talk about here, so let's get started. This was released on June 9th, 2009. Now, when I first heard that this game was going to be released, I had high expectations for it, because when you make a sequel, you think this is going to be better and more improved upon in a lot of ways and stuff. But that was not the case at all. What we have here is Virtua Tennis 2009, an average arcade tennis game. The main problem is this feels more like an expansion to Virtua Tennis 3 with a new coat of paint and with different outfits and etc. instead of a sequel and stuff. Now, I know there is a game buried in here somewhere, but Virtua Tennis 3 did it better. Once again, you have the modes World Tour and Play mode, and that's basically it. This is one of the first problems here. You had a bunch more modes in Virtua Tennis 3 than you do here. Like, the play mode is just basically the exhibition, the tournament mode, and the arcade mode all in one, since this game was not released in the arcades. But, like, more effort could have been done here, and this is the reason why. This is one of those games where it mainly focuses on the online aspect instead of the offline aspect of the game. I mean, sure, you got tournament, exhibition, arcade mode, which is what I mainly spent a lot of my time on. But the way that this game feels, how it's set up, it feels more like that this is mainly a game to play online and nothing else. And yes, all the versions of this game are online, so those of you who couldn't play online on the PS3 version, now you can. And well, in the Wii version as well, and the PCC version too, of course, which is obvious. And like, that's how it shows here, but let's continue. Once again, I will be playing as the three tennis players I chose in part 1. Maria Sharapova from Russia, Daniela Hantuchovic from Slovakia, and Nicole Vadisova from Czech Republic. When we get started here with Virtua Tennis 2009, the graphics, while they look great, no changes have been made whatsoever aside from new colored outfits for the characters they wear and stuff like that. And of course, like, they still look detailed, but if you look a side-by-side comparison here, they look exactly the same as last time. Same with the environments as well. And on top of that, Virtua Tennis 2009 also has some frame rate issues as well, where the game pauses and freezes for a second or two during the gameplay. I mean, it's not that huge of a deal where it's like it just chugs along all the time, but still, the frame rate issues are noticeable, and I did not notice this happening in Virtua Tennis 3, so I don't know what happened here. Even the sound is the same song and dance. Awesome upbeat rock music once again, and of course, like, the grunts from the players and stuff are recycled from last time. And for some bizarre reason, the umpire you choose only speaks English. It doesn't speak in its native language like last time. Your only option for the umpire is choosing male or female, and that's basically it. And it's strange because I thought it was cool to have the umpire speak in different language no matter where you're at. If you're in Italy, or France, or Germany, or Australia, or so like that, or London, or so. But that's not the case here at all, and it's just bizarre that they changed this. That's pretty much all I can say about the sound. For the gameplay here, it has its moments of fun, but it's overshadowed by the bads. Virtua Tennis 2009 plays like Virtua Tennis. It's arcade, fun-paced tennis at its finest there, and it works well in that part. It has its fun moments with the smooth controls and the fast-paced gameplay. It definitely has the fun factor to it because when you're scoring and getting the points and stuff, and you win in the end, it feels good. But this is where the problems start to arise. The gameplay can be fun, but like I said earlier, it is lacking with not much modes. You can see everything Virtua Tennis 2009 has to offer in pretty much 2 or 3 hours. And on top of that, the game itself is very easy, easier than it was last time. I mean, Virtua Tennis 3 had challenge, but here this game barely has any challenge at all. The opponent AI has been dumbed down to where you can easily win even on the hardest setting. I never got an out or a fault at all playing this game at all. I mean, it was weird because last time like that happened a few times for me, but it didn't happen here at all. And it's like the game holds your hand the whole time and does not let go and helping you because it wants to be your best friend and helping you, but still. It's just like, why tone down the difficulty when the difficulty was not even that bad to begin with? It made the opponent AI bounce, get more fun, but here it's just boring, like how easy it is. And you're probably thinking, oh, you must be playing on the easiest setting. No, I'm playing on the normal setting, like last time. I've been playing on the normal setting like last time, and the game was still way too easy. Even the World Tour mode here, I mean, I didn't care for the World Tour mode last time, but here, it's like, it's way too easy this time as well. It's like, what happened here? I mean, the challenge factor was one of my favorite parts of Virtua Tennis 3, and it's not here this time. Like, why? I will admit there is one good thing here. You have unlockable players that you can unlock when you beat arcade mode, which arcade mode is like the game's tournament mode, where you go through five matches like that, and then you have a secret tournament where you can unlock a character like Boris Becker and more. But it's not enough here so that to make the game as good as Virtua Tennis 3. And this time, like I mentioned, all the versions are online, which sounds great on paper, but from what I heard from people who played this game and got the game, the online play is full of lag. It's not as smooth as it was in Virtua Tennis 3 on the Xbox 360. And for those of you who enjoyed playing online on Virtua Tennis 3, you're going to be disappointed here with all the lag. The game still feels like Virtua Tennis, but the end result is a mixed bag with everything else. I can only recommend Virtua Tennis 2009 to hardcore Virtua Tennis fans, and that's basically it. So final thoughts here, this game is shallow and average and lacking. It still has there's still a game buried in it somewhere, but still it's nowhere near as good as Virtua Tennis 3 is what I'm saying there. Because of this, I'm taking off some points and giving the score a 6.5 out of 10 because this game could have been so much better. Especially when this game came out in 2007, 2 years before this one. It makes you wonder like what happened here and what were they thinking, what was on their mind when they did this. But still, when it comes to Virtua Tennis, this is the one I recommend. This one, proceed with caution. If you had to have a Virtua Tennis game, then pick it up. But I heard Virtua Tennis 4 is even worse. So if I owned the game, I would review it, but I never got it because I heard it was shit. And after what happened with Virtua Tennis 2009, I stopped caring for Virtua Tennis overall and just stuck with playing Virtua Tennis 3 the whole time. Hell, I can't believe I'm even saying this, but even though I didn't really care for the Topspin series that much, I still recommend Topspin 3 over Virtua Tennis 2009. And I'm not going to review it because I still prefer Virtua Tennis more, but still, Topspin 3 had more game to it than Virtua Tennis 2009, which is all I'm going to say there. And like I said, 6.5 out of 10 is the score. That's pretty much all I got to say there. If you like what you see here, subscribe, like the video, comment down below. Join my Discord group, TTBurger Gamers United. Don't forget to join my Facebook group, TTBurger 88 Gamers Group, and like my Facebook page, TTBurger 88. Also want people to join if you want to keep up with updates on the channel and everything like that. And that's pretty much all I gotta say there. And don't forget, every Saturday we premiere a new episode of Burgers and Fries with a Shake Game Talk with me and my co-host Green Monolith, and we have special guests too. So if you want to be a special guest on one of the episodes in the future, let me know, and I'll definitely add you to the episode if you want to join. Which all I gotta say is Tony. Peace out. Have a great day. See you all in episode 175. What will I cover there? Find out next. Which all I gotta say. Peace out, everyone.